Hey, my lovelies. I hope you are all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number one, we're going into the energies of the Queen of Pentacles. Now, as I said the other day, this Pride Tarot deck that I'm using is a sort of collective deck. So it's all different artists. So the illustration for this particular pictation is by Hannah Fofiani. Fofani. I don't know if I've said that right, so I'm going to put that in at the bottom so you can hopefully just about see that. But Queen of Pentacles, this is a time to show up financially. This is a really important time to sort of kind of nurture your ideas around money. So maybe there are some sort of really important choices or decisions at the moment. And maybe it's just making sure that you're showing up in the ways where you can get the best return from things. So Queen of Pentacles is always wanting to sort of nurture how money serves, how money works. So there could be some change around job, there could be the next stage of a sort of job, there could be sort of learning new skills and then redirecting that into a business setting. It could be that you already own a business and maybe you're needing to sort of put a little bit more emphasis on certain areas. So, you know, the Queen is almost that kind of motherly figure. She wants to nurture, she wants to sort of support, she wants to hold space and listen to what's happening, to what's going on, and try and be as supportive as possible. So it might just be a time when you're really sort of looking at how money is sort of working and serving for you. And also this is about kind of you being financially secure, financially successful. So if money has felt a little bit blocked or a little bit hindered, maybe you're just sort of making some relevant changes to nurture that sort of area so that moving forward, finances can be a bit more freeing, they can flourish a bit more in your favor. So, you know, the queens don't sort of sacrifice, they don't settle, they don't compromise. So if this is an area of vulnerability, or if this is an area that you've been sort of working quite hard at to sort of generate more income and more revenue, trust the process, believe in yourself. Essentially, you are the queen of your own kingdom, and queens don't necessarily have to be male or female. The embodiment of queen energy is all about power. So it's power around abundance, it's power around wealth, it's power around prosperity. Essentially, this is the message here. So sort of really kind of feel into that queen energy and wear the crown with pride, and give yourself permission to have the reality of what you're wanting from a financial space, whether it involves house and home, whether it's around business, whether it's just you've got some debt you're paying off and you're wanting to really straighten that out so that moving forward you can be a lot more financially stable and financially secure. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense with card number one if you've been drawn to it. Now then, as we're moving into card number two, we're going into the energies of the Four of Wands. Don't forget, this is the Pride deck. So I love this pictation. We've got this kind of big drag queen in this card. Ah, it's funny. Okay, it makes me smile. Trying to bring it in close so it's in focus. There you go. And this one is illustrated by Noah Akidia. Sorry, my dyslexia. Bring that in close so you can see the name. So Four of Wands, it's a time to celebrate. It's a time when everything is good, everything is positive, everything is moving into that space if it hasn't been. So if you're sort of watching this video and you think, oh, it's not all positive, stay focused because it's going to be. Usually Four of Wands represents kind of just wins, victories, success, celebration, real living in love, living in acceptance, living in gratitude, living in flow of life. The Four of Wands want to really sort of ground and center and anchor energy. Comes in a lot when there's change, positive change around house and home. So if some of you guys are wanting to move house, if you've been looking for a new premises or a new property, if you've been wanting to buy and sell, all of that energy is coming in, all of that energy is going to be showing up for you guys. This comes in massively when we're sort of making some changes around our living arrangements. So like I say, if you're in the market for a new home, if you're buying or selling a new home, just pay attention because it could well be that that energy is shifting and new stuff's coming in. Sometimes if you have an existing home but you've just spent a lot of time kind of getting it as you want, kind of putting it together, maybe that's been happening. So maybe there's been some renovation or some decorating, but it's a time to really create and have sacred space. And that's not to say that you're never going to have another problem or another issue, but it's really trying to enjoy everything that's being created with this stage of life. You know, sometimes I think we battle so much that we don't actually enjoy where we find ourselves, what's happening, what's going on. So this is really wanting to kind of give you a bit more of that high vibe, anchoring, grounding, stability, and just earth-based energy. So quite nice really when it shows up. Bear with me, I'm just gonna have a very quick swig of drink. If it's cool enough to drink now. Not too bad, sorry, I'm just feeling a bit like throaty there. So with card number 3, we're going into the energies of the Three of Pentacles. Really like this pictation. And Three of Pentacles is illustrated by Joanna Powell Colbert. I think I said that one okay. So Three of Pentacles, essentially when we look at pentacle energy in terms of revenue, wealth and money, often this is seen as like promotion, success, a step up the ladder, and it's being supported. So, you know, it could well be in a job situation or a career path. It could be in other areas as well, but it's being supported essentially. So what's lovely with this card is we've got these kind of proud mums and grands, and this obviously this person's kind of come out as gay or trans in this card, and you know there's this love, this support, this universal acceptance, and that's what it is. Pentacles obviously features materialism, money and all of that, but it's like this is practical love, you know, practical love. I mean, like when you guys buy tickets for my shows, that's practical love for me, you know, it's supporting me, but it's also me then being able to sort of potentially give back spirit to you guys, you know, so it's that flow of energy. Or when you book those private readings and different things. So yeah, this is definitely about sort of like things improving, things getting better for you, you moving forward with life and going up the ladder with whatever it is you're wanting to do, but it's also being supported. And I think for businesses particularly, anybody that has clients and customers, you're being supported. Yes, we'd all like more and we'd all like XYZ and targets to hit, but look at the people that show up for you, look at who actually is rooting for you, you know. So it's all about sort of the celebration, the support. So if you're a supporter, you know, keep supporting. If you are being supported, because it's the energy of flow, isn't it? We should be able to be both. And you know, support yourself as well, and celebrate your own victories, your own wins, but look at who's supporting with you, you know. So every time I do a show, it isn't just that love of spirit that comes in. I'm like, wow, every person that's has bothered to buy a ticket, that's love to me, you know. And that's amazing, that's a powerful energy, and that's what I sort of feel with this card, you know. It's that real energetic love. So I hope that makes sense if you've been drawn to card number 3. Gonna leave these messages with you. Keep shining bright. What do I need to let you know about? A couple of cheeky shouts. Just a few reminders. Friday, I'm down in Colour and Crystals, completely sold out. It's the last time before that shop closes. So thank you very much for your support if you've come to see me there and if you're planning to. Saturday, I'm over in Carpe Noctem in Frome. One space left at 4:30. Pop over to the website, grab that. I don't often have free spaces. People are always asking me, when can I see you in person? This is your opportunity. Get involved, support it or lose it. And then Sunday, I'm down at Katrina's Hair Salon in Martock. 3 spaces now left. 10 o'clock, 11:30 and 2:30. Grab them because those spaces are going to book out fast, and be great to see you there. And then just a reminder, the following week, Saturday the 20th, I am going to be over in Elminster at the Warehouse Theatre. A few more tickets have been selling, so thank you so much if you've been showing up to support and sort of get involved. I'm really excited to do the Warehouse Theatre because it's such a fun night. It's a very spooky place. There's these amazing dressing rooms upstairs, and they're just full of spirit energy. They're just full of character. So the building itself is I wouldn't say it's haunted, but there are definitely resident spirits that are there. That's even before I get onto the stage, you know. But it's a beautiful, beautiful theatre. It's a very lovely, intimate theatre. So I feel very honoured to be able to sort of come back there, and I really hope we can get the support and the love for it, you know. And then I'm also very excited because on that Sunday, which is summer solstice, just to let you guys know, we are starting to do the first recordings of our podcast, so it won't be coming out then. It'll be coming out a couple of weeks afterwards, but we are recording from then, so that's going to be very, very exciting. So lots of exciting fun things are happening. So yeah, thank you very much. Keep shining bright, look after yourselves. I hope this week's messages make a bit of sense, and I'll see some of you lovelies either on Zoom or at any of the upcoming events. Take care. Bye for now.